Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Gen V. This is season 2, episode 6. I'm telling you, it was all a setup, as if that isn't obvious, but definitely think they're trying to set up Marie to unleash her powers.
I think we are getting very, very close to getting some answers about Cipher, and we better be, because I need them.
Well,
Give me what I want.
I hope so, because we got 2 episodes after this one. I imagine they're going to give us a lot, but who knows? I'm looking forward to see what kind of chaos again we can get into with Gen V here. Bring it on. Let's go! Oh, good, picking right up.
You have to go now.
All right.
Cipher's gonna come in all smug and be like, see, pushed it to your limit. Look what you were able to do.
Oh, so much for that idea.
Beat that ass.
Well, you got to get to them before they get to you now at that point.
No, this way.
But did she have an ability?
Does she remember?
Oh God, is that not really Annabeth?
A shapeshifter?
It's
Over
a
here.
shapeshifter.
He's almost here.
Who? Guys, they're coming.
Whoa, has Annabeth got powers too?
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
thought it was the Juggernaut.
Thought it would be way harder to find you guys. Oh my god. Oh, I found a van.
Oh, Annabeth got some powers of her own, it would
Yeah.
appear.
Oh, what a start.
Nice title card.
So, yeah, clearly Annabeth has something.
Yeah.
Sam, do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Lose it. They can track it.
You fucking Kool-Aid man that wall.
It was like Sam's best moment of the whole season.
You Kool-Aid man to that wall.
Hey, is that...
That's not even the craziest thing that happened.
It's about to learn about her sister here. Looks like mom and dad gave both of them Compound V.
I'm really sorry that you got caught up in all of this. She brought her sister back to life, and that's what they call a fucking miracle.
Emma.
How did you do it? I just listened to what Cipher said. Connect with every cell like it was a part of my own body, and I just fixed it. He was right.
I was waiting for that.
We're going to Canada?
No, aren't they gonna try to stop us?
No, it's not like we're...
No, I'm not.
Fucking going to Canada with any of you people. I just fucking died and somehow I'm not dead and now I'm in a stolen van with strangers going to a foreign fucking country. We're not going to a foreign country. We're going to Canada.
Her delivery.
We need to stop and regroup and maybe get word to Polarity.
You're safe. I promise.
Oh boy, doesn't feel real. Are we going to talk about how she knew Sam was coming through the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to get to that?
Yes. Find Moreau. Bring her to me. The rest don't matter.
He wants her to heal him.
Oh, shit. So that was not...
Oh, what?
He's mad at his body for being weak.
Little dumpster baby.
Yelling at himself.
Ugh.
That was not planned, gentlemen. Why else would he throw his phone out of anger?
Yeah. Well, how the hell did...
Oh, no, when
did
Sam came running through, then I was like, yep, this isn't planned.
But do we still think the Annabeth thing was a setup, though? With no guards. She's cut.
Is there a phone in here anywhere?
No, but how about a change of clothes?
I'm gonna go see if there's any food.
Can we talk?
Why are you looking at me like that? What you did was exactly what Cipher set me up to do. He killed my sister just to see if I could bring her back.
And you did. Everything is different now.
No, it's not.
Marie,
It's
this
just
makes
amplified.
you one of the most powerful soups in the world now. I mean, you have to see that, right? Nothing is ever gonna be the same.
We're the same. And nothing changes if we don't want it to.
Oh, I'm so
means-
nervous for Jordan.
I know, which means at some point Jordan's getting taken out.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
There's clothes out there too. So
Are we gonna live here forever?
is that a phone?
No. Leave that alone.
No, remember they were asking for phones.
Looks like it's on, too.
Hey, what better way?
Where has this Sam been all season?
Well, we had to take the journey to get here. Quinn.
You don't know his number.
There's a 4. I don't know anyone's phone number.
That is a problem.
I know my home phone number when I was a kid and my neighbors.
Wait.
Vought OS.
They even got their own operating systems.
Vought 11 was better.
I can DM people.
You just did that on a Vought system.
Greg, who's that?
He is a guy.
We can't trust.
Not like a guy, but like a guy.
Is he a nice guy?
Yeah. I DM'd Harper and Allie.
Hey, maybe we should DM Greg.
No. Hey. Hi. I don't really have anything to say. Well, you're Sue, so maybe start
Thank
there.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can sense it. The V in your blood. Does Pam know? Nobody does.
God, what a
When did you
reveal.
get V? No clue. My mom and dad were dead before I could ask.
Ouch.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll get a sense of something. It doesn't always happen. You're a precog. I just get like visions I just can't control when. Thanks for the resurrection or whatever the fuck, but I don't owe you anything, Marie.
Whoa, I didn't.
And right now I just want to get back to my life.
Okay, wait, hey, can't leave.
I have to check on Pam.
If you show up at Pam's, they will know.
Yep.
Yep.
Different for you now.
You show up all these years later just to ruin my life.
Marie didn't do the kidnapping.
I am sorry. I've spent the last decade trying to find you and tell you that you're the only family I've got left. Anything bad that has ever happened in my life has been because of you.
Oh.
Oh, let's
You
not
are the
forget.
danger.
You are the danger.
I don't think that's fair.
No, I mean, I
'cause
get-
Did she choose to take the V, or was that mom and dad?
Yeah, and
So how is she going to point fingers?
it wasn't Marie that kidnapped her either. But I get it.
There we go.
Beth
Let's
is-
check on polarity.
She needs a moment to figure this out.
Look, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but you have got to start making better choices. What kind of Waffle House brawl broke out downstairs? Marie Moreau is going to reach out to you sooner or later, and I would like you to convey this message to her. If she comes back to campus and to her training, I will leave her friends and her sister alone.
Sister?
Oh, yeah. We found her. Joyful reunion. All that.
God, he's so good.
I just want Marie back immediately.
No fucking offer you can make that she'll believe.
Andre had small seizures several times a week. How close together are yours? I tried to reverse the damage, but science has its limits.
He's going to offer Marie help.
When science fails us, the only thing left in our arsenal is faith.
Like midnight mass.
When the pills stop working and the treatments, you need a miracle. I have one.
Her name is Marie.
Marie.
Fuck you.
Ah, shit.
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Professor Polarity. I'm Harper. I'm a friend of Emma's.
Oh, Harper, I'm so happy to hear from you.
You've done the right thing, Harper. Now tell me.
Do you know where they are?
Of course.
Well, that was pretty easy for Cipher.
Yeah.
God, they had to have known. Oh, fuck me. Dude is just one step ahead
it's like-
every single time.
I forget Cipher can do basically anything.
She can't breathe. What's wrong with her? We're gonna breathe together, like when we were kids. Breathe in.
Breathe out. Or look at me.
Panic attack.
Wow, she saw something.
I'm okay. My therapist gave me good techniques. Thanks.
Oh, I thought she had a vision.
I promise. I will do anything I can
Oh, it's a better promise.
fix this. You can't, Marie. Fucking hate being a soup. I never wanted anyone to know, and now they do.
And there's nothing you could do about it.
Oh, it's this guy.
dude.
Get Annabeth somewhere safe.
Sam can take this guy.
Oh.
Between Sam and Jordan, well, Marie could just take control.
Well, Marie's out of the picture.
Oh, come on, Sam, let me down here. There you go.
You got this? I'm gonna go help Marie.
Get off your ass and handle
Sam
it.
just wasn't ready.
Yeah. Well, and Sam hasn't dealt with him like Jordan and Marie.
Yeah.
I thought you guys are fucking stoops. Can't you do something?
I can't do shit. I get gigantic and squash him.
Like,
Oh.
get freaked out.
Say something nice about me. Like what? Oh, fuck you.
Like what?
Guys, where'd the Viking go? Hey, Marie.
Oh. That was offense, Jordan, that took the hit too, not defense.
What?
Oh, that's her, Victoria's daughter.
That is.
What the fuck?
Which is why we got that preview
Yep.
in the beginning.
Yeah, she had the snake.
I forgot she's got the snake.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. I want you to take his face off.
Hey!
Oh, look who it is. Giancarlo.
Thank you, Zoe. Stan Edgar, I believe you've met my daughter, Victoria Newman.
What do you want?
You. I believe we can help each other.
My mom told me she met you. She said you were great.
Victoria Newman was your mom?
Ooh, that word was.
Yeah.
If I go, we all do.
She's just covered in blood.
Let's go.
Where?
Someplace safe.
Shotgun.
Oh, what a
Wow, this
treat.
is man, they are really gearing up for making sure that some roads really do lead to season 5. Maybe all roads.
How far down?
90 feet. Below, layers of zinc reinforced concrete, safe from X-ray vision or anyone with the power of the neutron bomb.
You were in Red River, like my mom. And me.
How'd you get out?
My grandpa rescued me a few months ago.
She shared her secret with me, that we had the same kind of powers. She made me feel super special. I'm really sorry what happened to her.
Me too.
There goes that fest.
Well, it's probably dry.
Long before apocalyptic bunkers became a trend. They tell me that Mark Zuckerberg has a lesser version.
That's in New Zealand.
With Homelander attempting to destroy civilization as we know it, this becomes a necessary safe haven. Before Victoria died, she told me all about you.
That still doesn't explain how you found me.
The Viking had a tracking chip. He was clumsy, obvious, and easy to follow.
Answers. I need answers.
Who's hungry?
Well, he is the guy to give you some answers.
Yeah.
Who wants a frittata?
This is about trust. He cooks for us and makes us comfortable and gets us to trust him because he wants something from us. It's the Vought playbook.
Any of you capable of dicing a tomato?
Well, he did have a meal with Jesse Pinkman.
I don't want anything from you. It's Marie I'm interested in. You know you're different. You feel it.
Why the fuck should I be different than anyone else?
The Odessa program.
And Cipher created that.
Not originally, no. It was the brainchild of Thomas Godolkin, going all the way back to the 1960s. His goal was to create God-tier superheroes. It didn't work at first.
Till Cipher made it work.
There were many failures. With the advent of in vitro fertilization, Odessa subjects were injected with compound B at the blastocyst stage. Very wasteful.
Dozens of dead children.
Only 2 subjects have survived. You. And in the 80s, Homelander.
There's our answer.
Oh.
We're not the same. I'm not like Homelander. I'm not a fucking monster.
Hey, how do you think that tree in the garden stays alive?
Hydroponics or some shit? I don't know.
You think you could stay down here?
I mean, I did 8 months in Elmira with a brief return engagement. I think I can handle this.
It still feels like a fancy trap. Pressing buttons to pretend to go somewhere. It's just like the wallpaper in the woods. It's a lie.
That's fair for him to think.
Yeah.
Considering.
I'm sorry about last year, Emma. I want to take responsibility for what I did. I wasn't being myself.
But you were. You made those choices, you know?
I know. I meant I wasn't being my best self. You always made me feel better.
Look, I really am happy for you.
Got that crazy look in your eyes, Sam.
I got new meds.
We can't go back to last year.
Boy, he's gonna turn and start asking questions about Greg.
Well, Greg's gonna be a bad guy, so.
I don't want to go back to that. I was seeing puppets. Most of it was fucking terrible. Someday, maybe we get to a point where we could try again.
Not sure that's going to work.
Oh, it looks like it's gonna work right now.
Oh, he's not pushing it too much.
Here, I'm gonna go try out that shower.
Probably a good idea.
Man, Sam is so volatile. It's like I never know what he's gonna do. Kudos to the actor.
Marie is the same as Homelander.
Stop saying that.
Homelander is a gaping abyss of deep need and sociopathy. I wouldn't invite you into my home if you were like him.
Cipher believes she is. So what's his fucking endgame?
Cipher dedicated his career to building on the work of Thomas Godolkin. Where they differed, Godolkin believed that he could control soups, while Cipher, no such thing.
What does he want?
Soup supremacy. Vought land uber alles.
You said that you shut down Odessa 20 years ago. Why?
I shut down the program soon after your birth. You were considered a failure, as you showed no signs of having powers. Only a handful of people knew of your unique origins, Victoria being one of them. And now, Cipher. This is a man who meticulously recreated all of Thomas Godolkin's work after it was destroyed in the same fire that supposedly killed him.
Supposedly.
His body was never recovered. There was a rumor when I joined Vought that Godolkin survived.
Or like 100 years old.
Yep.
Oh, the math just mathed out.
The dude Cipher says is his dad might not be his dad.
What dude?
Cipher has an old guy in his house in a giant hyperbaric chamber.
What dude?
Yeah, like
There it
really
is.
fucking old with burn scars all over his body.
Boom.
You think that's Thomas fucking Godolkin? Why would Cipher keep him in his house like a prisoner?
Cipher may not have recreated Godolkin's work at all. This potentially changes things.
Oh,
Ow. How the fuck does some 100-year-old dude change anything?
My original intent was to make you an offer, Marie. Provide safety and comfort in exchange for your loyal service once I regain control of Vought, which I will. If Thomas Godolkin is indeed alive, the answers to controlling Cipher, to controlling all soups, could lie inside his
Well,
head.
don't forget about Sage.
Well, I don't think they know.
No, they don't know yet, but for us, it's like it's not just Cipher and Godolkin. She's involved too, and she's the smartest person in the world.
I'm sorry about your mom.
I'm pretty sure my dad's dead too. Grandpa can't find him, and he can find anybody. I wish there was something I could have done to protect them.
I think about that all the time.
What's it like having a big sister?
Ooh. Probably timing on that question isn't the greatest. But she doesn't know.
I used to be really shy. On Halloween, I couldn't even go trick-or-treating. She would go out all night, and then she would come back and give me half of her candy. She was really sweet.
Interesting moment with those two.
Yeah, they're bonding.
How do you know Thomas Godolkin can help us?
I know nothing of the sort.
What is this?
Some of Godolkin's original research into controlling and subduing super-abled individuals.
So you think he could stop Cipher?
If that's Godolkin, he can stop Homelander. You should accept that you are more powerful than all of your friends put together. Think about it.
Let's not forget Stan's got a bit of a sketchy past.
Well, that sketchy past is actually probably going to help quite a bit here.
He said if it's Godolkin, that he could help beat Homelander.
We will figure out a way.
Maybe this will all make sense in the morning.
Well, I'm not sure a good sleep is gonna.
Oh, no one knows where they are? Well, find her, or I'm gonna make you empty a shotgun into your own asshole.
Jesus.
It's like no one realizes what the stakes are around here, pathetic wastes of V.
God, I know it's bad, but he's so
bad,
good.
But
The Aussies love their kangaroos. They let hunters kill them. They cull the population in order to protect it for the strength of the herd. In this school, it's become a monument to mediocrity. Higher education for the gods, we claim, and yet we admit a boy with a quantum singularity for an asshole.
Ass beer.
Ass beer.
And when I have finished, I will have reduced the student population by 75%.
Oh.
You're fucking crazy.
And the weak will suffer the same fate as your son.
Holy shit. Who is he fighting back?
Oh. That might have took everything he had.
Oh.
Way to go, Polarity.
I mean, that's some heavy woodwork he just went through.
Oh, classic. Just like Michael Myers. Out the window and he's gone.
Good old Breakfast Club.
Well, if you're going to have a song about troubled young people.
Could have had Anna Kendrick sing it.
In his super bunker, he wouldn't have gotten an alert that somebody was just walking out the front door?
You could fix me.
She could.
I think you can fix my powers. Maybe I can use them to help you. Keep Cipher out of your head.
Teamwork.
I guess that's I'll think about it.
I would have taken that offer, but not a soup, I guess.
Well, that was an interesting ending.
Kate's still going with her.
Just fucking walking off. You're going to tell me this guy has this $1 billion compound underground. No sensors, no nothing. Just right up the elevator, 90 feet, right out the front gate.
One might call that a plot hole.
Or it's designed that way. Just because he probably got alerts, but what is he going to do? Run and try to stop
Tell her to stop.
Yeah.
Hey,
At the end
stop.
of the day, yeah.
I think he spent enough time trying to explain options.
Yeah. Well, and what I was getting at with Stan Edgar, and because of where he was at, with the boys, it's almost kind of like it's the bad cop, worst cop thing. With Cipher being the worst cop. Well, Stan's only bad. I mean, he does still want to rule the world, and they don't know that Cipher also has Sage working with him. So that's going to be a whole new wrinkle. And like I said, with only 2 episodes left, I'm really wondering, are all of our characters going to come together in kind of a bit of a final battle, or are we just going to set things up? I mean, I was half expecting some other characters from the boys to be down in that bunker. I don't know why, but I was like, well, we got Stan and Victoria's daughter. Maybe we'll get a few other folks too. But nonetheless, this one was really cool. I mean, they dropped a massive bomb on us with Marie's sister being a soup. Just by the way, I'm a soup, and I really want to see her explore her powers more because, okay, so she can tell when soups are near, or I guess that's what it would be, right? She knows when soups are close. Maybe there's some kind of psychic power there that could be explored, who knows? But that's kind of the initial one that we're getting. I feel like I waited all season to get this out of Sam. I know, Diamond Dave, you said we got to have a little character development, but
got to have a journey.
My guy Sam didn't do nothing for like 4 episodes. This guy was just in the background. Well, that's my humble opinion. If you folks feel differently about it, go ahead and let me know.
Period, my man.
But I was like, where are they going with this guy? Good to see him come through in the clutch. His and Emma's relationship is so strange because you can tell that Emma cares for him, but yeah, like I said, Sam is like a case of wet dynamite. Like, you don't know what is going to happen with this guy. I mean, and the actor does a brilliant job of conveying that through the character, where it's like he gets that look like, I don't know if he's going to run through a wall and help us or rip us all to shreds and freak out at some moment. So an amazing character where you never kind of know what you're going to get out of Sam. And I like that it kind of has us on edge a little bit. And this episode, I thought, even more so than a number of the others in this season, really is, okay, so we have our team together and it seems like they've kind of put everything past them. But now it's like, okay, are we going to work together? well, Marie walking out on her own, thinking she has to do this by herself, kind of answers that question a little bit. Now, Kate kept going with her.
Well, they did show the shot of Marie looking at her sister. Maybe that's her walking away to protect.
Oh, I'm sure it is. But, look, Vought can get anybody they want. I know Stan's got this bunker and everything, but, like, unless they're going to stay down there forever or, find a way to not be seen, totally off the grid, whatever, there's Soups who can do, whatever. I mean, I hate to be this guy, but in this universe, all Cipher and company have to do is call up the right Soup or find the right Soup who can find them. And, that's certainly a possibility. But nonetheless, Marie kind of going off on her own, to your point, Dave, feeling like that's what she has to do to keep everybody safe. And the relationship, I shouldn't say relationship, the power level between her and between Marie and Homelander is something that's pretty interesting. Only 2 survived the Odessa project, and they didn't think Marie had anything. And we just saw in the last episode, like, her powers like went from like a 5 to a 10, and it seems like there's more room for growth with that. So I'm really excited to see where they go with that. Like I said, with only 2 episodes left, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention Hamish this episode. God, the guy is he's just so damn good. And I know he's the villain, but it's so brilliantly written to have an entertaining villain, because it's easy to do the gross, unlikable, evil, underhanded villain that is easy to hate. But when he's delivering the lines the way he is, the things like making Polarity slap himself. I mean, I had a little chuckle at that because, like, how can you not? Yeah. And the way he's yelling at Godolkin there early on, it's just like his delivery. I just want to see Hamish and more stuff, selfishly. So anybody out there watching from Hollywood, let's get this guy some more work so I can enjoy him on the screen, because he's just a treasure and has been an awesome addition this season. Because I think that's always the question, and it's the same for all superhero movies. It's only as good as who your villain is. You got to have a good villain to tell a good story and to give your hero something to defeat. So it's been awesome this season. Loved this episode. A lot of fun, ton of development, and I am worried about Jordan. They've been saying I love you quite a bit, and that's always. Well, I shouldn't say always. That's sometimes bad news in the world of TV and movies.
I thought this episode was really good. So I think we got a lot of story development. Not the most action, but that doesn't.
We didn't need it.
It doesn't have to be that way every episode.
Snakes weren't enough for you.
What did I start off saying when I started this episode? What did I say? Look, I want to learn more. I want answers. I didn't need. Oh, let's blow some shit up, or let's have somebody shoot a gallon of beer out their ass. That's not what I needed. I really loved the story all the way up to this point, and I just want to learn more. And that's what they gave us this particular episode. Left us with a major cliffhanger, which, hey, we saw them get out of the prison, which Sam pulling the Kool-Aid man right through the wall, I thought was cool. And I think you're seeing like a turnaround from Sam. And again, I think Sam always thought something was really messed up with him, and he learned when he went back and visited his parents, like, this is,
it wasn't the V.
It wasn't. It wasn't what
he needed that journey, which Quinn hates.
He needed that. Yeah,
he needed that journey to
if you're
get
going to have
where
a journey, give the guy a journey. Don't just have him in the background doing nothing for 4 episodes.
But I think we've seen stuff from your favorites that do the same.
I like the way he stepped up. We learned that Marie's sister, she's a Soup. So mom and dad just didn't give Marie the we learned here that Annabeth. Well, we actually learned here that Marie wasn't given the Gen V after. She was given it in the before in vitro in part of that phase. So that was crazy. But I felt like we would have seen Annabeth give Marie a little bit more leeway, knowing that, hey, look, I was experimented on as well by our parents. I just got a different power than you did. So I felt like that was interesting, because I thought once it got out there that, Annabeth was a Soup, there would have been a little bit more openness in that relationship. But Annabeth obviously still holds a lot of animosity for her sister for what happened with the parents.
And let's not forget, does she really know? Until Marie mentioned, I was looking for you for a decade, did she really know how long she was looking for her? That maybe that
who
plays
knows
a small part, but
what Pam
parents-
told her. The other thing that we got in this episode, again, more development, is they finally just came flat out and said that Marie can do cellular, I don't want to say modification, cellular manipulation, cellular regeneration, cellular healing at a cellular level. And they finally just came out and say it, because really it's for the lack of better term, it's been blood bending for a while. And Cipher's like, you're more powerful. And it's like, okay, thanks. Yeah. And then we learned she could make people hover and do more, of course, blood bending as we call it, as opposed to just throwing her blood and making spikes out of it. So we got that. She can change people at a cellular level, which obviously would make her wildly powerful. I mean, and it makes more sense with Godolkin, which of course we know it's Godolkin, right? If she would be able to go in and heal him, then he gets back to himself and then he's whatever. I mean, as far as having more questions and not kind of getting the answers that I'm looking for, it was interesting that they almost kind of separated Godolkin from Cipher here, or at least Stan kind of did, right? Like, he's talking about Cipher and Godolkin like they're separate people, but we've had our theories for so long, and everybody seems like they've kind of been on board that Godolkin is Cipher. They're one and the same. So that threw me off a little bit. You guys are going to have to help me out in the comments, because, again, and look, I still think it's Godolkin using Cipher as his meat puppet. But just the discussions that Stan had, it's like, okay, wait, are they separate people?
Well, but Stan doesn't know all the details.
He doesn't know all the details. And another huge thing is, like, Stan knows everything, right? Knows everything. So I thought it was really cool the way they worked into the story where they knew something he didn't. Like, Godolkin's body is sitting in Cipher's house.
Yeah.
But that was a good piece of information for him to have, because now
huge
his brain
piece of
went to another
information.
route.
Yeah, because now he's got a piece of information where he can totally look at everything different. And, maybe, hey, he just thought Cipher was this individual person. Now he's going to math out what we've been saying, that Cipher is just Godolkin's meat puppet. And, he was working on a way to control soups. Well, he already found a way to do that telepathically through Cipher, and it's just, Cipher's essentially piggybacking those powers along to the next person. So I thought that was really cool. A little bit of levity with Kate and Emma, like, say something nice. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
There is some logic, right? Maybe Kate was thinking, like, do you like us complimenting your goofiness, your whatever?
Yeah. I mean, as far as action, we didn't get a ton, like I had said, but we did get the fight between the Viking, and we got to see Jordan, slam him up against the wall. Then we saw Sam come in and do some damage, and then of course we saw Victoria's daughter, who Zoe.
Yep.
Rip him to shreds, barely an inconvenience.
Yeah.
And I mean barely an inconvenience. A unique power, because it's not just, I don't know, it's it's just some sort of like crazy snakes come out of her mouth. I don't know what sort of power that is. And of course, we've seen in this world, there's a lot of people who have a lot of different abilities with the body that they have. And she's got some ability with, like, other growths. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much of it is, if we look back at all the different soups that we saw in the boys and in here, it's a lot of different powers that they have, but not like some sort of
traditional stuff.
Completely, this is something completely separate. I have this other entity that I can grow out of my body.
Yeah. And real quick, I did want to acknowledge, because I said I wasn't sure about Annabeth, what her abilities were, but Diamond Dave was scrolling back through, and I totally forgot about her being a precog and being able to tell the future of what was going to happen. I even made the Minority Report.
Well, I thought that's why she was having that anxiety attack as well.
So I just wanted to acknowledge that, folks.
I feel like they did set us up a little bit with that. She's having this anxiety and this panic attack, and you thought it was going to be like, oh my God, so-and-so is coming. I had this vision, and it was just, nope, these are things I got to deal with. And Marie was there to help her with a breathing tactics to get her calmed down. And I thought that was an important moment as well. But look, I liked the way they worked in Stan and Victoria's daughter, because I think what that we're getting is we're getting a stronger tie-in between Gen V and the boys. And it would be cool to see some of the
not just cameos.
Not just cameos. It would be cool to see some of the main characters. And look, they're really setting us up like, hey, whatever happens in season 5 of The Boys, you have Marie who can potentially take out Homelander. You have Godolkin who knows what's going to happen. So that was great. And then to kind of end it, they gave you Cipher basically saying, and this is what I think goes back to why it's Godolkin talking. Godolkin wanted there to be all these powerful soups, and Cipher's saying, Cipher is saying to Polarity, like, I'm going to call the herd by 75% because now look at some of the superpowers that people are getting. You know, like, and we laugh at it, like, what's this person's, and he had a term for it, you know, basically it's his butt's a black hole, right? Like, what kind of superpower is that? Of course, you know, we got Bushmaster. Was it Bushmaster? Is that what they went with? The Bush something this season? So you have all these people with interesting superpowers, and we saw some more at the you know, the facility they had in The Boys, the underground thing. We saw some interesting superpowers. But the fact that Cipher was saying, we're going to just start, you know, lopping off a bunch of the less powerful superheroes.
Build up.
It kind of mirrors some other stuff we saw in The Boys with, you know, Stormfront and stuff like that. But you know, it was a really solid episode. Again, a cool fight. It was cool to see Victoria's daughter just come in and rip apart somebody who was really powerful. But for me, this episode was all about story development and character development. And they did it in such a fashion where it didn't feel like a filler episode. Sometimes it's like, oh, this is filler. And it's like, this season has been so like pedal to the floor. This show is just notoriously pedal to the floor. And so to have an episode that wasn't all action, but just gave us this much plot development, I thought was really cool. And of course, you bring in Stan. That's a huge addition to the show, but this was a really solid episode for me.
Yeah, what an interesting another episode here. Actually, really did enjoy it. Everyone wants something from Marie. She's got to be getting sick of it by this point. I mean, every time she runs into somebody, oh, I don't need anyone. I need you, Marie.
Just you.
I need you, Marie.
Just you.
Just you. No one else. Who gives a shit about anybody else?
Who cares about your friends?
Yeah, exactly. So she has to be kind of getting sick of that by now. The other thing with Marie, it's interesting to see how she just doesn't accept that everyone's telling her, hey, you're the one. It's Homelander and you for powers. You are right there with them. And she just, to me, just doesn't want to accept it. Until push come to shove, where like in the van earlier, she's like, she hated that Cipher was right.
Yeah.
And she had to admit it out loud, essentially. So I do believe she's starting to get there. It's just probably going to be at the end of the season where we see the 100% acceptance of who and how powerful she really is. So really looking forward to seeing how that journey is going to basically come, not to an end, but maybe just to a new beginning for her on that. This episode, too, I did like how much we got more information for us as the audience, because we had Stan come in, which was great. So now we got some more information. And it's just like being in real life too. You guys, hey, I know this. Now that now that we're talking about this out loud, now Stan right there. Oh shit. Well, this could be happening, or this could be happening. You know, just that whole thing, right, of sharing knowledge.
I mean, that was huge that they knew.
Was huge.
That was huge that they knew something Stan didn't. Like, for me, that was holy shit. And it wasn't a small piece of information.
Godolkin's
the
alive.
fact that Godolkin
For Stan,
alive,
that wasn't small.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's a big deal
huge
for
for
Stan.
this whole universe. That is, I mean, what is a bigger reveal for this whole universe than potentially that Godolkin is still alive? I mean, that's massive.
Well, and especially because Stan also said that he can help take out Homelander or help and do whatever to Homelander. So I like that Stan's a part of this, but of course, because he was Vought for a while there. So to me, it's like, I really want to trust that he has the best intention here, but we also heard him just say, I will get Vought back.
Yeah, he wants Vought back.
So what's his, like, is there folks, I got to know, do you think there's a little bit something that he's not saying just yet? He just wants to get Homelander out of the picture, show some good faith. That way he can do what he needs to do with future soups, or what? Because Again, I really want to believe he's there to help, but we've seen the boys, we've seen this. There's always some kind of dirtiness.
It's a lesser of two evils with Stan, you know.
Yeah, but it was really great to see him in this episode. Good to see Zoe in the episode. With her, Annabeth, her powers are very interesting too. It's really interesting. If I keep saying interesting, we're gonna have to shut this down because you guys will be drunk.
It's very interesting.
So, with Annabeth and her powers, she is I feel like she's in that zone with Emma. She knows she has them, just doesn't know how to really tap into it yet or fully control it. So when that happens, will it be this season? Will it be kind of later down the road? Or how is that really going to play out? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. But of course, we got 2 episodes left, so I'm not going to dwell on it too much. But the relationship between Annabeth and Marie, now that I was on the same page with you with, 100% understand the anger that she has towards Marie, but knowing that Annabeth knowing that she has these soup powers, you'd think there'd be some kind of, I need to hear you out so I can make some better calls here. But she is young too, so a lot of time you're just harboring on that emotion and you're letting that emotion just ride, right? And then you're letting it come out, letting it fly like she did there. I don't know. My parents were dead before I could figure it out. So little things like that, you know, hopefully in time and a little bit more conversation between Annabeth and Marie, I'm sure they'll figure that out. I'm with you, Mason Quinn. Again, we're getting a good relationship with Marie and Jordan. I'm 100% blaming it on other TV shows and movies where, you know, the big baby face has this love, and then eventually the love goes in horrific fashion or heroic fashion because they wanted to save the big baby face. I'm hoping we are really wrong on that when it comes to Jordan, because I think Jordan's going to be a big key in the finale. Well, a lot of these people are going to be big keys in the finale. It's just a matter of how they're going to utilize them there. Zoe, it's how is she going? Well, I'm just going to factor them all in. How are they all going to be in for the finale against Cipher? And yes, folks, sorry, had to laugh with Cipher just making Polarity smack himself. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but it was like
Hamish's delivery. It was almost
the delivery.
It was almost Jim Carrey. It was almost Jim Carrey like a little bit.
Yeah,
I think
it was
we go
just
back
so
and watch
nonchalant of like trying to.
He is. I mean, it's crazy because it's like after you see him play a part, any part, Midnight Mass, this part, after you see him play a part, it's like, yep, nobody else can do this. Mm-hmm. It's just like that immediate feeling like nobody else can give, and that's not to say, like, I'm sure they could come up with a ton of actors who have just their ability to deliver lines like him, but look, he's so unique. And I really, like Mason Quinn said, you Hollywood folks that follow along on Bad Medicine need to pay attention as if they're not already.
Well, and I hope, part of me hopes that we see Cipher make it out of this season, only because I want to see what the dialogue and delivery would be like in a scene with Homelander and Cipher. I think those two would absolutely crush it.
Well, or anybody from the boys, really. I think that'd be great to
Butcher
see.
and Cipher, that would be great. Soldier Boy and Cipher, that would be great.
Milk and Cipher. Maybe Cipher could be a new, you know who he could be? He could be a new Bond villain.
I do want some more Sage in Cipher, though, because I feel like that wasn't enough for me.
That's a
between those two.
That's a dangerous combination right there.
And I got to assume that we're going to get more, granted, with the next 2 episodes, or the last 2 episodes here. So hopefully we get more Cipher and Sage, too. But overall, again, this was a very entertaining episode. They gave us a lot of little stuff in here. Big key moments as well. A little bit of action, a little bit of drama. All that, I feel like, was in this episode. So looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit worried just here real quick with Annabeth. If she does find a way to amplify her powers, is she going to see what Marie could eventually become, and then she'll become freaked out by it, and then we have friction between the sisters. Something.
Well,
to
is it?
consider,
Is it
you
a
know?
precog, like she can see the future, or she can sense things around her happening? Like, oh shit, somebody's coming. Like she said, hey, Sam's coming through the wall. I can feel you. I know this is happening. Versus, I can tell you what's going to happen 2-3 months from now.
Yeah, we shall see.
We shall learn.
And we got what, 2 episodes left?
Oh, by the way, yeah, I do believe that Marie can heal Kate, especially with what we just saw.
Do you
so
think
she could easily fix her?
Okay, here's the further question on that. Do you think she could regrow her arm?
Well,
I don't know about that because I feel like maybe there's a time limit. Because I don't think she can. Well, who knows? I don't know.
She
Because
can manipulate the
talking
cells
about,
and
like,
the bones and able to make it grow. I mean,
that question of yours will maybe be answered when we get more on
we'll find
Thomas and what they really are trying to use her for.
I mean, from a writing standpoint, it'd be a hell of a lot easier if she had 2 arms, right? So we shall see. So for Time and Dave
Budget
Damone,
thing. It's more budget.
That's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine. That was Gen V. We'll see you back here for the next one.